Today we're talking about a fashion accessory that I always wear, like always, but rarely talk about. It's really interesting because there are entire lines by designers of these products. And what we're discussing is prescription eyewear. As a kid, I wore glasses, but whenever I got into high school and college, I really went to contacts only. People just didn't seem to be wearing glasses as much in the 90s. Everyone that I knew wore contacts. Hard contacts, soft contacts, daily contacts. That's what they wore. Your glasses were kind of like a kept by your bed nighttime thing to get up and go to the bathroom and put your contacts on. And you know what? On top of that, whenever I finally did go to glasses, I tried to make them as like unglasses-like as possible. In fact, I had this pair that was literally 2 lenses, and it had like 2 holes drilled here and like 2 holes drilled here, with the metal just being like the nose pieces and the arms as frameless could be. Like, I wanted to wear glasses, but I didn't want you to know that I was wearing them. So coming into my own, I really look forward to glasses getting time. And it is always an expensive endeavor, partly because I always choose bougie frames and partly because I wear transition lenses. For my computer screen, I really need to be like computer screen distance, and then my far is something different as well. And so there are multiple layers of vision that has a smooth transition. And because of that, they're expensive. And I've always thought they're very challenging to create. So I've always considered getting them online, but I've been a little bit too chicken. And my eye doctor's office has always like warned me of the horror stories. So I've had quite a few companies reach out to me about glasses and bringing on prescription eyewear that are online only companies. And there's always been some reason that I haven't worked with them. My first one, I had just hit maybe 1,000 subscribers, just gotten to that like monetized part of YouTube. And I was starting to get some of my first collaboration offers. It was super exciting. And they reached out talking about glasses. Glasses are something that I absolutely love. I was actually about to go get my prescription glasses, and I thought, ooh, this could be so much fun. And so they said they would be happy for me to pick out 1 pair of frames from this like specific list. The list was very short, but I found something that was cute and I sent it to them, and they asked me for my prescription and I sent that to them, and they told me that I had a very challenging prescription, and so they would pay for the frames and I could pay for the lenses. And so that did not work out. That was not a good deal for me, because you'll see that a lot of these companies, the frames are the least expensive part. In fact, I think I don't know. My glasses are probably about half and half after insurance. And then my second company that reached out wanted me to pick out 5 pairs of glasses. Like, boy howdy, I was in. Then I sent my prescription to them. They're like, oh yeah, that's fine. Just go ahead, choose. They gave me, I couldn't choose anything from the site, but I had a really nice selection. I sent them the ones that I wanted. They told me of those 5, I needed to choose my favorite one, and they were gonna put the prescription lens in that one and then send everything else to me with plastic in it so that I could show you the frames. I came really close to doing it, but I did not. I thought that it would be kind of disingenuous for me to have glasses on here and not even be able to see the camera that I'm talking to in 4 out of 5 of the frames. I'm sorry for all these stories and didn't even realize that I had all of them, but I had this other one that wanted me to go to my eye doctor and ask for a single vision prescription. That didn't work either. You guys get the point. Hopefully you do, because I have done a lot about it. And you know what? I've got a lot of lenses. Like, if you look at the ones that I'm wearing now, and these are mine, they're not from Fytoo. There are certain ones where I feel like this stands out on my face, and maybe you see the frames before you see my eyes, where I've got others where you see my eyes first. And I think that all of those have a place in my life. They might not for everyone, but for me, they do. So a company called Fytoo reached out to me and they asked me to choose 5 pairs of glasses. I've been there before. Or at first I wrote them and I explained that I have a very challenging prescription, and they said that's fine. And so I sent them my prescription and they said, here's the list for you to choose from. And it's a pretty extensive list. And after lots of discussion, y'all, it totally worked. They wanted to send me 5 pairs of glasses. They are these guys, and I'm going to show them all to you individually. I actually received these about 3 weeks ago. The reason that it's taken so long is because I have no experience with purchasing prescription eyeglasses online. I really wanted to make sure that I wore these, I tested them out, and I discussed that with you. Now, my prescription was a thorough prescription. They measured my pupillary distance. I used that and y'all, it worked out perfectly. I had no dizziness, no headache. If you've ever had a bad prescription, you know what I'm talking about. I've had to take a pair of glasses back in the past. But not only that, they are super, super cute. So what I really wanted to do was see how changing my eyewear could be just as effective as changing like jewelry, belts, any other accessory. And I think that we're gonna show that. You know, I talked about how glasses are expensive. Typically, whenever I go to my eye doctor, I'm able to go once a year for our prescription benefit, and I'm allowed to get 2 pairs of glasses, and I get $180 per frame. Now, most of the online companies don't take your insurance. Fytoo does not take my insurance, but I end up coming out way better for it, and I'll explain why. So at least for the past 4 years, when I've gone and I've gotten 2 pairs of glasses, I've spent about $800 on those 2 pairs. Like I'd said before, a lot of that is because I purchase expensive frames. In fact, these are like some little Tory Burch frames, and I really like them. And so the red ones that I'm going to show you here, they're not the same, but they've got a very similar structure to them. And I thought, you know what? I've always wanted red, so I'm going to get some that kind of look like these guys. I've always looked at red glasses whenever I'm at the eye doctor, but I've always been too chicken to like drop that much money on them. All 5 of the pairs that we are looking at today are less than any of the last 5 pairs that I have purchased. The 5 together from Fytoo with my transition lenses without using any kind of insurance benefit came to, I'm gonna look, hang on, $347.22. I was honestly kind of shocked. So we're gonna start with my little red beauties. These are the Norton. They came in several different colors. And I really, really, really like the red. Whenever you go online and you're looking at Fytoo, you can try them on your face. Now, one thing I want you to note, I've got a really wide face. I looked at the glasses that are most comfortable for me and read my measurement number. I have to do that whenever I go to the eye doctor too, because there are certain ones like these little Tiffany glasses are a little bit more narrow than I like, and they squeeze on the side of my face and I will have a headache by the end of the day if I wear them the whole day through. They're super cute, but because of that, I almost never grab them, which is a shame. So these guys are 140 and the smallest ones that are comfortable are 130. And so I tried to stay within that width. They've got such a fun try on portion. I did it a whole lot, like in my bathtub. I'd take a selfie of myself and I'd try on glasses. Now, something to note is that those glasses are really showing you what they look like on your face. They're not looking at the fit because that picture is not able to do it totally to scale. And so you need to take that extra step and make sure that they are wide enough. You don't want glasses that are looking huge wide if you've got a narrow face, and you don't want glasses that are squeezing your temple if you're on the wider side like myself. These Nortons are currently on sale for $20.76. They came to $82.83. Wow. With these, I got blue light blocking, which I definitely need. I normally sit in front of a computer screen between 6 and 8 hours a day when I'm at work. And then again, whenever I'm editing videos. I'm gonna show this to you in a couple of different outfits just to see what she does. I think that the red absolutely brings this together. This is from City Chic. I got it with the warehouse sale. If they ever have sales like that, I'm gonna post them on my little community page because it was like just too good to miss. And now because of that, I didn't get like everything in the size that I wanted. So this one's a size down and it is a little bit snug, but I really love the red and black contrast. And I thought that the red glasses with something like this were perfection. Let's look at it in a little bit more of a casual look. So my husband called this my Canadian tuxedo, which I had never heard before. And then I ended up looking it up online. Can the term Canadian tuxedo be at all offensive? And it didn't look like it could, but I could be wrong. If it is, you let me know. I like the pop of red with the red glasses. I think that that is a really, really fun statement. Like I said, I've always wanted a pair of red glasses and I'm so excited to have them. These are super exaggerated, they're super big, and they are just perfection. I decided not to wear any other jewelry today because I really wanted the glasses to take center stage and for everyone to be able to assess them with as few distractions as possible. Okay, my next one is the most expensive pair that I brought on, and it's kind of shocking and it's very niche to me. I went to Baylor for my undergrad, and that's somewhere that I would happily send my daughter. I had a wonderful 4 years, and so I ended up getting the Lilith. I really struggled with wanting the Lilith in black and white. I'm gonna show it to you. It was so, so cute. If green and gold game day / supporting your alma mater is not your thing, That's okay. She comes in a lot of different colors. So I'm gonna show you this little lady on. I think that I love the way that it fits my face. Yeah, let's get ready for some game day. Second bears. This is so cute. I really don't regret this. Whenever they first came in, I thought, ooh, that's a little bit gimmicky feeling. Putting it on with something Baylor, don't feel that way. Also, I wore them with this dress that I've worn several times on camera. It's this lemon dress by Anthropologie. I actually, the day that they came in, I was wearing this to work and my husband was like, oh my gosh, you need to try that on with it. And I did because the same colors are in there. It worked. Let me show you. All right, this is a little Anthropologie dress. I got it from Nuuly and I love it. You have the option of like purchasing things after you rent them. And this one was kind of a no-brainer. I think that it is kind of neat. Like I still see Baylor and I think that that's because they're my school colors, but it absolutely does pull that yellow and that green in from this. And I don't think that whenever you look at me, you see frames, which is kind of shocking if I'm being honest. Okay, so my next one is what I just called my like middle of the road, could wear them to work, everyday glasses. And these are the Noise, N-O-O-I-E-S. I'm gonna call it Noise. They are very standard glasses. I thought that these would be the perfect office glasses. They've got some tortoise shell over here on the side, and then this is kind of an olive. I thought that it really blended well with my skin. I think that this could go with just about anything. You could wear it with a suit, you could wear it with a dress. These are glasses that you could wear with a formal and not think anything of it. I don't put on contacts for formals, I wear my glasses. I am choosy about it. Like if I'm wearing gold jewelry, I'm gonna wear some that have a little bit of a gold accent, but a girl's gotta see. So, but I do really like these and I think that they could go with just about anything. Let's go see what kind of anything I found. All right, so I really feel like these glasses can go with anything. They totally feel like wear to the office, easy breezy. They're gonna go with whatever. When I was trying to go through my closet and see what would go with them, my husband asked if I had a trench coat and I was like, oh yeah, I do. Let me grab it. And I didn't know why, but now I'm pretty sure it's because he thought I would look like Inspector Gadget. And he was right. I think I'm gonna grab a little dress that will pull out some of the olive. All right, this is a little dress that has gotten so much wear. It's from Maurice's, and I think that it goes so well with the olive. It's pulling out a lot of the little olive colors that are in here. These glasses are great for bringing out those fall vibes, which I am totally ready for. Except you know what? I'm still mad at Starbucks for not making a sugar-free pumpkin spice latte. If you can do anything about that, please do. Or if you happen to know any like sugar-free pumpkin spice latte alternatives, I have gotten like the ground coffee that's pumpkin spice and it does it, but I can't get it through the drive-thru. First world problems, I totally know. Okay, there are only 2 left. And I'm gonna tell you that we started off like, this was kind of a dessert first. I did my very favorites at the beginning and my last ones are the ones that are my wild card because I wanted to feel a little ridiculous. And then these were just kind of dreamy and fun. These are called the Laurie. I really struggled with which version I should get, but I thought that these looked very artistic. I really thought that they felt like I'm dreamy. I felt like whenever I chose them, these would be like my Flower Child romantic ones, and I would wear a really pretty dress with them. But you know what? Whenever I got them in, my husband was like, no, you know what? Those look like they're kind of your everyday. You should dress down a little bit with them. And then he liked this shirt. He thought that it had a very similar color scheme. And so we're doing this shirt with some jeans to start as my casual option. And then we're going a little bit artistic to pump it up. I really thought that this felt artistic. It felt dreamy. And so I'm wearing my like art smock style dress from Style We. I have worn this once and I ended up putting a belt on it. And I got very mixed feelings whenever I first put this one in a video because that belt like cut off the print. With these glasses, I feel like free and artistic and lovely, and this without a belt totally fit the bill. Let's look at it casually. I started to put the shirt that I came in on, but hang on, look at this. This one's from City Chic. I recently got it and it's so much fun. I love my one shoulder moment, and I thought that the pink and blue making purple just harmonized perfectly with this one. The romance vibes that I wanted when I got these, I didn't really feel. I initially tried on several kind of more formal dresses. It didn't do it for me. but I think that this is the romantic feel that I'm looking for. Like there's something just striking and off the cuff and romantic in that way, if that makes sense. Romantic is one of my favorite words, so I can use it in lots of different ways. Okay, wild card time. I probably should have thrown this in the middle, but that's not how we do things around here. They come when they come. This is the Smith. They are great big black glasses. And whenever I initially saw these, what I thought of was Edna Mode from The Incredibles. And so I thought these kind of felt like avant-garde. I'm gonna put them on. I don't know that they make my face shape super attractive, but I think that they are a statement. Like these are some that I never would have gone into the optometrist's office and purchased. With everything in them, they cost $82.03. And that would give a lot of leeway to where I could wear them on days whenever I wanted to feel some kind of way. Because they kind of had that Edna Mode feeling, I thought that I would do something a little bit avant-garde. And I'll pull something else too. I'm pulling all of these clothes from my existing closet, so none of them are new. A lot of them have been around for a long time. Some of them have been around for just the last year and a half. If there is anything that is linkable, I will link it. If you don't see something, you're welcome to ask me, but I'm going to try to link anything that I can. Let's go try this, little beauties. I feel like the nerdy version of the person that wears this outfit, look. Or like the person who is wearing it ironically, but I'm not wearing it ironically. I feel amazing. So I've got this like fringe kind of like moto jacket with the most interesting glasses ever. I think that if you have the right level of confidence, you can wear these glasses with anything. They are here to be noticed. So my next one is kind of my avant-garde look. It's the most artistic in that fashion way of anything that I have. You may have seen it before. It works if you want it to work. So this is my avant-garde piece. I think that it's so much fun. The top has that Pretty Woman feel with the really awesome sleeves. This is by City Chic. It came out like around Valentine's Day. I think I did it as like a spring transition because cherry red was like a super in color, and it is again for fall. I have yet to wear this anywhere that's not just like on camera hanging out in my home / my office. This is not my home office. This is actually my office. There is a separate place that is my home. But my home is getting so much closer to being like restored. But it's the weekend, so I'm not supposed to be on the clock or anything. But I do really like this. I love the color. I can't imagine totally wearing it out. But if I did, would I wear these glasses? Unsure. Edna Mode. Okay, I would love to know your thoughts on this little glasses collection. I think that probably my favorites are the red or the green. I really love that I'm able to get glasses that I can see through that are much more affordable than walking into the eye doctor. The other cool thing about like ordering from a service like this is that you have such a wider selection. I was looking for things that were totally unique that I wasn't going to find anywhere else, and oh boy, did I find them. And I like that. My husband just wears single vision glasses. I think I'm going to turn him on to Fytoo just to see what he can find. I do have a discount code. It is right here, and I cannot wait to see what he finds. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you spending this time with me. I'd love to know your thoughts. I'd love to know if you've ever bought glasses online and what your experience was like. If you're subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. If you haven't, and you stuck around for a little while and you like this kind of content, I normally do clothing reviews of the plus size variety because that's what I'm working with. I would love to have you stick around. Liking, subscribing, and commenting help me out a whole heck of a lot and make me feel super awesome. If you'd like to support me, congratulations, you are doing it. The best thing you can do to support my channel is watch my channel. So you're awesome. And on that note, I hope that you have a day as amazing as you are. I'll see you in the next one.
So beautiful, 'cause you know